What's up, guys and gals? It's me, your old buddy Mr. Moose, back behind the wheel doing a little ATS. Yeah, I know it's been a while since we recorded a video for ATS, but today we're going to get started again, and we are on the open beta for version 1.28, which will be coming out soon. But right now, if you want to jump into it, you're more than welcome to. It is in public beta right now, so you can get a chance to check it out. And what is new about it? Well, it's the doubles. They've added B doubles, B triples, even the old Rocky Mountain doubles. They've added them into the game so that you can drop them for yourself here in ATS. Now, I've never been a big fan of doubles. They're not really common where I live, but since they are in the game, it's something that I am going to drive and take a shot at doing. And so yeah, it's not gonna be my first load on these. I have done a few in some live streams, and if you haven't seen those over on Twitch, we've been driving quite a bit now, trying to get back in the swing of things, and it's been fun, and we have a pretty good time with it. So I've got a little bit of experience with them, and we'll talk a little bit about what I like about them and what I don't like about them. But let's go ahead and take a look at them. I do have the mod in that gives you the realistic company names in here. So Walmart is Walmart, but anyways, there we have a set of doubles that we're going to hook up to and trailer up to. Now, right off the bat, one of the things you're going to notice, if you look at the trailer legs here on the front and the rear, when I trailer up, the rear trailer legs aren't going to come up, but the front ones will. I don't know, I hope that's something they fix, because it just looks stupid, but it doesn't really affect the way the truck or trailer drives, so there's no collisions on it. It is just a little bit of artwork. But yeah, it's you got doubles in there, and everything articulates. Ever since they put out the heavy haul package, I guess that opened up the door for this to come. So now you get it, and it's kind of nice, because we've all wanted them for a while, or at least most of the community has wanted them for a while. I just wish they had have taken a little bit of time and done a little bit better job of implementing them into the game, because they really didn't do anything special with them as far as giving you any better load zones as far as where you pick them up at and where you drop them off. They basically just added big long slots to them and to every delivery area, just like they did with the heavy haul package, and you're going to drop off at those particular places. So basically, if you drop a heavy haul off somewhere, you can drop these off. And actually, there's a few places that you can drop these off that I don't necessarily agree with as far as your ability to drop off at them, but they added them into the game, so therefore you can do it. Typically these types of trailers, from my understanding, are more for hauling, picking up smaller loads that need to be distributed to other places from multiple spots, or they're picked up from a distribution center where one trailer is going to be dropped at one place and another trailer is going to be dropped at another. But they're not typically taken into a town and like one trailer dropped off here at the Tesla place and another one dropped off over at the Eddie's in town. And in the game, they have you making deliveries to some of the places like Eddie's in the game. And I don't necessarily agree with that, because in my life, I've never seen a B-double pull into a Walgreens or Walmart or anything else like that in a city. Maybe you have. I haven't. And so I don't think they really belong in there. They're more belong in industrial settings and go into transit hubs. So they're like going from hub to hub as a delivery, and then they can separate them out and take them to places like that. So let's say for FedEx, for example, they may pick up out of a main hub in a community, and we'll say, for example, Atlanta. They may pick up in Atlanta, and they may take a double out of Atlanta to go to a distribution center that is out more rural, and one trailer may go to one distribution center and the other trailer may go to the other one. And instead of the driver having to sit, drop one trailer off that isn't full he can take a small trailer and drop at one distribution center and then turn and go to another distribution center, and that way they're not using two drivers to cover two distribution centers. But they don't take those trucks, they don't take B doubles into the cities and actually do deliveries with them. And so that's where I'm not real happy with it, but it is cool that they're in the game now. I just wish they had taken a little bit more time to, you know, massage it and be a little bit more creative with how they implemented them into the game. Make a couple of transit hubs. Put transit hubs into the game and make them a part of where you take them to. But they didn't do that. So, disappointed on that front. All right, so we are headed down to Oakland, California. We've got 39,998 pounds of beverages. That's another thing that I'm a little disappointed in. It doesn't seem like they really adjusted the loads to increase the weight of two trailers being behind the truck. It's like if you go into the freight market, you can get 39,000 pound, you know, regular trucks. There's a lot of 39,000 pound regular trucks in the market. So it just seems like they didn't really adjust the loads as well to make it a little bit heavier for you to be hauling two trailers, you know. Other than that, you know, they drive well, they look good, and they perform. But, you know, I just wish they had taken that extra effort to design some new points of interest to take them to, so that you were delivering hub to hub in that sort of situation. The other thing they could have done in the game that would have been really great, and it would have made it a little bit more realistic, is they could have taken and added in multiple delivery points. You could have picked up at a hub and then gone to multiple delivery points where you were dropping off. Unfortunately, when they designed the game, they designed this game really as you being more of a commuter delivery guy and not really an over-the-road trucker, right? They didn't design any industrial complexes in the game other than the rock quarry, I guess, but they didn't really put industrial complexes in, manufacturing factories, things of that, where they might get a whole trailer load of goods delivered in instead of just a package or two. And they didn't put those kinds of things in. So you really don't have it, but you could, you know, if they had you could have taken a trailer and dropped it off at one facility and then dropped the other trailer off at the other facility. Then again, they would have had to have uncoupling, and they probably wouldn't have known how to do that. So, I don't know. Like I said, if they had added a few more points of interest in, it would have been a problem, because you could have been picking up at a transfer station and, you know, dropping off at another hub. Not at a business, but they didn't do that. So, anyways, so we are headed down to Oakland a little bit too fast. So let's slow down here a little bit. And then we'll throw on our cruise control so that we don't get to speeding too much. So yeah, I haven't done any ATS videos in a while. As a matter of fact, I was getting ready to do this video and realized I haven't even done a heavy haul video. I mean, I did some live streams on heavy haul, but I didn't actually put a video out on heavy haul other than just putting the live stream stuff out. So why haven't I done that? A couple of reasons. One, I got a little burned out with ATS. But the other was, I don't know, my computer wasn't really running ATS that great and recording it at the same time. I have recently acquired another computer, which now I have a two-computer setup, so I'm playing the game on a computer, and then I'm doing all the streaming and recording on a second computer. By releasing that workload, the game runs better on my computer, and it just, you know, it looks so much better. It also allows me to do 60 frames per second, and so I think the videos are going to look a lot better off of that. And So today is going to be my inaugural recording that I do on the new setup, and so far so good. Things look good. Hopefully everything renders out and looks just fine for you guys, and we'll get back to getting videos out on a regular basis on the YouTube channel. And I've had so many little things going on, and the whole process of getting a 2-computer setup has been really taxing, and I keep getting met with problem after problem. I originally had the AverMedia Live Gamer Extreme capture card that I was using, and it's a total piece of junk. Don't ever buy it. If you're on the fence on what to get, do not buy that. Go a step up. Either get the Elgato HD60 Pro, which is what I'm running right now, or even go a step further and get a higher end capture card. Don't get the AverMedia one. I had seen another guy who is a well-known streamer was using the AverMedia capture card, and I thought, well, if it's good enough for him, certainly it'll be good enough for me. I could never get it to run right. It would lock up, it would freeze, it would not work, it would sometimes the audio would drop out. It just was all over the place, and it became a real nightmare to try to get anything accomplished. And so I just gave up, threw my hands in the air, and bought a new one. And so yeah, I so far I'm really happy with the Elgato, but the AverMedia, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. It is the absolute biggest piece of junk wrapped in a plastic shell. So yeah, there's my 2 cents on that one. Now, I could have spent more money and got a higher quality. I was going to go even a step further, but the AverMedia went out one night and I wanted something the next day, so I went on Amazon and I got the Elgato and had it overnighted to me. And at that price point that it was at, I could afford to do that right then. Just barely was over the speed limit and I got nailed. Well, anyway, since I got it, I've been working on just little issues with it, trying to make sure that the audio is good, that I don't have any drop frames or anything else like that. Had a couple of little growing pains with it in the beginning, but now it seems like I've got everything worked out and everything looks good. So, knock on wood, I'll have to watch this video back and hopefully everything records great. There may be still some little pops here and there in the video from where you know, like it's something rendering in the game, but mostly it's going to be something that was in the game and not something related to the video card. So pretty happy though. Probably around October, November, I'll probably make some more upgrades to the system. I still have my eye on building a whole new gaming rig and building probably an i7 and moving forward, replacing my video card from the 980 Ti to probably like a 1080 or something like that. So not exactly sure when I'll be able to afford to do that, but hopefully October, November I might be able to get that started and get that build going, and then take the rig that I'm gaming on right now and make it the full stream rig. But you know, that's all in the future. But anyways, with the new rig up, I do hope to get back in and record more videos, get some ATS going, get some farm sim going for you guys, and just get back into it, and then of course continue to live stream. Live stream is really what I'm having fun with right now. I am really enjoying it, and I'd love for you guys to come join us over on Twitch. It's been a little disappointing. I don't get that many people come over to Twitch and watch over there. The group that does come over, we have a lot of fun and play around, and they've been good people to me, and I appreciate them so very much. But it's not like the audience that we had on YouTube. I had such a good audience on YouTube for live streams, and it's just not there on Twitch. But I'm going to stay on Twitch. I'm going to ride it out, and I've talked to you guys before about that and why I'm doing it. So hopefully you guys will come over and join us. But I want to get, I want to stream a whole lot more. I want to start streaming 6-8 hours a day maybe, and then just do the videos, do a video a day, I want to get back into driving more truck driving, whether it's ATS or ETS. I really enjoy the truck driving sim, and I make a lot of mistakes right now because I haven't been driving that much. And one of the, again, I told you, my computer just wasn't recording and driving well at the same time. So with that fixed, I want to get back in and drive more. And I enjoy ETS, I enjoy ATS. It doesn't get stale to me that much. I mean, ATS is a little bit wore out because we haven't gotten a new map. Hopefully that'll, happen before the end of the year. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but ETS is always fresh because you can drive so many different loads and you can drive all over the place. And I don't have all the roads memorized in it, where I can close my eyes and navigate this with, counting to 10. Veer to the right, straighten up. Okay, now we're going to drive for another 30 seconds and then there's going to be a bend to the left. I mean, and that's kind of what's going on with ATS, but I do want to get back into it. The heavy hauls has made it fun again, and the doubles is making it fun. I just have to believe that they've got a new map ready and coming out soon, very soon. I would think that that's what this 1.28 is really setting up for. Isn't just to get the doubles into the game. I would think they're setting up the architecture to get the DLC for New Mexico, which I imagine is going to be a paid DLC, and that's the reason why you're not getting the public beta test on it, is because that one's probably going to be paid. And we'll see when it when it hangs out, but hopefully, as much press as they've been giving New Mexico, hopefully it's going to be out in the next couple of weeks. I haven't heard anything. I don't know that. It's just a feeling I have that we're very close to it, which would be great. And they need it because they've lost the faith, I think, of most of the people. And of course, the last time I recorded a video and said this was when they did the map redraw, and I was like, well, if they don't get this redraw the map out soon, they're going to lose a lot of people. And so far they've just about lost the community, and people are losing faith in it. And that morning when I put the video up is when they put out the beta for the map edit. So maybe I'm doing everybody a favor by bitching about it in a video. Maybe they'll, tomorrow morning when I put this video up, maybe they'll also put up the beta or put up some information about New Mexico. So would be awesome. But anyways, the doubles in ATS, from what I understand, they are going to be a patch, and they are going to be acquired into the game without having to buy any sort of DLC. So even if you didn't buy the Heavy Hauls DLC, you should be able to do the doubles. They wouldn't have put it in as a they wouldn't have put it into the game as a DLC, or I mean as a public beta, if it wasn't going to be something that you could get for free in the game. So it would, at least that's my thoughts on it. So for those of you who are wondering, is this something I'm going to have to buy to be able to get the doubles? I do not believe so. I believe this is something that will be given out to everybody with just a patch 1.28, and everybody will be able to drive it. So I'm pretty much about 99.9% sure on that one. Other than that, just a few other tweaks in the game. They changed some things to do with braking. They also have implemented, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, in this patch, you will find that Highway 1 is closed and won't be open for a while. I guess they're trying to mimic real life events, and the fact that Highway 1 had a landslide in real life, and so traffic is being diverted from that area, and so they're doing that in game, which is cool. But is that going to be something they do on a regular basis, or is this going to be something that they do this time and then they never do anything else ever again with it? Hopefully it's something that they make a regular thing. One of the things I would love to see them do is I'd love to see them just randomly move road construction around. I think that would be pretty cool, but that could get a little, if they start doing it now, what are they going to do in the future when they have 50 states or part of Canada and Mexico? They're going to have somebody full-time who all they do is move road construction around. But nevertheless, it would be really cool because, in real life, construction's here today or for 6 months, and then it, gets moved when the job is done and a new stretch is closed off. And I think that would be a really neat part of the game, is to have to adjust. It would keep you from just automatically going, well, I know this is here and this is here, and blow as fast as you can through the map. You would have to stay on your toes a little bit more and go, oh man, this update, they moved the construction here. That wasn't here before. I think that would be kind of cool. All right, so here we are coming into our facility. And we should have just a nice straight pull in right over here to the right. Well, we do. And it's going to be the same place that we loaded in when we brought a heavy haul package in here. Which I still can't get over. I didn't do a recorded video on that. Let's turn that off. And we'll just hug up against the fence as much as we can until it looks like we got everything straight behind us. And pull up to the mark. There we go. And that should do her. Let's put our brake on. Let's go outside and take a look at the truck real quick. Yeah. Nice. Nice. We need to get a screenshot for a thumbnail, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. One other thing that they've done in the game is you now have the ability to put custom backgrounds on your screen. Let me go ahead and show you that real quick. As you can tell, I've changed my garage scene. If you come into options and go to gameplay, at the very top you're going to see the desktop themes here, and you can change. You've got the regular old garage one that we've had for a long time. You've got the blue out background scene, and then you've also got the desktop background scene, which I kind of like that, or the tunnel background scene. I really like that. It's cool that they added that feature into the game, and that you can now select whatever background you want to use, that you don't have to use that same one that we've had forever. So that's neat. All right, so back into the photo studio. We'll take our thumbnail shot for use in our artwork. Here we go. Looks good. Let's take that shot real quick. There we go. And now we can make our delivery and we'll be done. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it today, our little first drive with the doubles. And yeah, we'll be doing more. Like I said, I hope to get back into doing ATS on a regular basis, as well as we'll throw some farm sim in. But like, I enjoy driving truck and just chatting. It's harder for me to do it in farm sim these days. Farm sim's one of those things I enjoy doing more as a live stream, so that I can interact with everybody. Whereas I can run a truckload and, we just chat about the game and chat about what's going on in the game, and some of the other games I play I'll probably record as well. 7 Days to Die, I'll probably record some of it. Probably be doing more of the live streams on Farm Sim. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button, give it a thumbs up. Also leave a comment below and let me know what you think of the video, as well as did it look right, did it sound right, and of course if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll try to get back to doing those daily videos that we've done for so long. All right, until next time, everybody, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.